Let's move on to another question then, and this is a good one. This is one I'm interested in. Arsenal, everybody. Are they in trouble? They lost 4-3 at home against a very energetic, if chaotic, Liverpool team. But the question is this. Which former Arsenal great during the Premier era would they most be in need of right now? So we're talking about people like, say, Vieira or Adams or Henri. Right now, depending on what they need, and I think they need help across the board, in my personal opinion. Ed, I'm going to start with you. Which hero from history could Arsenal fall back on if we had a time machine?
So I completely agree with what you said. They do need 4 or 5 players, not even necessarily great players, just squad players, so they don't get tired and fall apart as they do every single season. So beyond that, however, I would have probably said Tony Adams, because that defence looked horrific against Liverpool, and it's something Arsenal fans have been expecting all summer.
I have a little sympathy there because they had a central defence pairing that combined age was younger than Andy Davis. And that's not even a joke. Yeah, I think 20 and 23. so brilliant. So I actually have a little bit of sympathy for them young fellas, but obviously there's big question marks there. They can't go.
That's a new mark of being old now.
Yeah.
Because it starts off, you feel old when veteran footballers are younger than you.
Or a manager.
Then you feel old when the Prime Minister's your age. Now when combined ages of footballers are younger than you, that's even better.
A central defence pairing younger than you. Oh, I'm sorry, Andy, to do that to you. It literally just came to me. Sorry, Ed, I'll continue.
The reasoning is this, that their attack will more or less sort itself out. A lot of people here are not fans of Monsieur Number 12, but with Sanchez, with Ozil, you'll have other goal-scoring sort of threats. You'll have, Ramsey could potentially have a very good season, and Xhaka looks very good as well, so he could create more openings. So maybe the centre forward is not so much of a problem. The defence looks absolutely horrific at the moment, and considering it was one of the stingiest units last season, I think they had
19, I think it was
18 or 19 clean sheets. Yeah, I was reading that in fantasy stats the other day, which is why Bellerin's the most expensive defender, I believe, in league-wide, in season-wide fantasy. But yeah, I'd go with Tony Adams.
Tony Adams there. Yeah, no, it's interesting because they've got I think they're spoiled for riches in the midfield, but obviously they lack steel in the midfield, don't they? They do lack a little bit of steel. I don't know if Coughlin's the answer. Andy, you've heard the question. Who would you raid from history to help out Arsenal if you, as a Spurs man, would ever want to do that?
Emmanuel Adebayor, just to make it worse. And maybe dragging Andy Linnigan behind him or something like that. No, Arsenal need Tony Adams. The attack takes care of itself. Vieira would be a good shout in the middle of the park, but just for sheer leadership, which is what they lack, somebody to hold the team together when Liverpool string a good 20 minutes together, is Tony Adams. The 12-step program donkey himself.
That's right.
Big Tony.
And an autobiography I recommend to everyone. It was called Addicted. Very good. Very good book. Jamie, who would you raid from history to help out Arsenal?
I've got to take Thierry Henri, purely because we've just heard about number 12. He had a run of how many games was it last season? 12?
Something like that.
I'd like to say 12 just because he is number 12, where he didn't score a goal and he missed so many chances. And Ozil creates almost the highest amount of chances per game in the whole league. If you've got a person who can put a ball in the back of the net, maybe they even win the league last season. I don't want to be too outlandish, but they have got a good defence. They've got a good goalkeeper. They've just bought a central midfielder for like 40 million euros, I think it was, Xhaka. They need a goal scorer. Let's not be stupid about it. Mertesacker and Koscielny are good enough to defend. Czech's a very good keeper. Bellerin and Monreal are good enough. It's up front where they haven't got it.
That's where they're wanting. Yep. Okay. Well, you heard it from these guys.